Ultimately, my last place team in the NFC West is going to surprise a lot of people, but I think it's the San Francisco 49ers. Now let me explain. The 49ers lost a lot of key pieces on their team. They lost Ufanga, Greenlaw, they traded away Deebo Samuel, and they lost plenty of other guys to injury already before the season even starts. I'm looking at it from a situation of, does Brock Purdy have the talent to carry this team to the playoffs? And I think Brock's better than most people give him credit for, but I think this team's just been decimated too much to ultimately make a playoff run. But who's my number 3 overall team? Well, I think my third place team in the NFC West is going to be the Arizona Cardinals. Now, I really loved some of their draft picks this year. I think Marvin Harrison Jr. is going to take a step this year. Hopefully Kyler Murray sees him when he's open more this season. We saw he's put on a lot of muscle in the offseason. Trey McBride's obviously really good. Their defense is going to be solid as always. My biggest question mark with the Arizona Cardinals each and every year is Kyler Murray. Ultimately, Kyler Murray to me is too inconsistent to consistently win you football games. And I think that's a problem, and I think that's why the Arizona Cardinals are going to continue to sit in this 3rd to 4th place range in the NFC West every year. And I don't know if later on down the road they're eventually going to move on from him or not, but only time will tell with that. Next up, who do I have as my 2nd place team in the NFC West? I have the Seattle Seahawks. Now, this is a really young roster. You have a new head coach still in Mike McDonald going into his 2nd season, but I think we saw that defense was really, really good last year. And yes, you lost DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, those really great players that have been a part of that franchise for a while, but ultimately you revamp. You got Cooper Kupp. Now, can Cooper Kupp stay healthy? Who really knows on that front, but I think JSN's going to have a great 3rd season for him. Ultimately, he looked really, really good last season. I think he's fully embracing that wide receiver 1 role this year, though, and I think he's a mismatch that is going to open up that passing game a lot for them. Now, my biggest concern is I don't think Sam Darnold is actually that great. I mean, obviously, he looked pretty good with the Minnesota Vikings last year, but he's walking into a worse offensive system. He's going to have worse weapons, and ultimately, I just don't think he's going to be able to do that well there. Now, do I think he's an upgrade over Geno Smith? Yes, I was not a fan of Geno Smith, especially not last season. I believe he led the league in interceptions, and it was just a really up and down year for him. So ultimately, I'm really happy for them to get him, but I don't think he was their best option out there, and I think they're going to be 2nd place in the division because of that. Now, who do I ultimately have winning? There's only one other option, right? It's the LA Rams. Now, what this is the most dependent on is, can Matthew Stafford stay healthy? He signed that huge contract and then has had this lower back problem that's been messing with him all offseason. Now, why is a lower back problem really bad to have? It's because a lower back problem is your torque. When you're a quarterback, you have to do a lot of torquing. I don't think Matthew Stafford's going to be the exact same quarterback this year as maybe he has been in the past, but I think that defense is only getting better year over year. I think Sean McVay is a top 5 coach in the NFL, and I ultimately believe in Devontae Adams and Puka Nacua on the same team together, even if Matthew Stafford isn't the exact same quarterback that he was there last season and the past few years. I ultimately think that Matthew Stafford's going to be able to play for at least a majority of the season, and he's going to get the job done good enough to make that team look pretty good this season. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think I got right and what you think I got wrong, and we can come back to these comments at the end of the season and see who got it right. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Like I said, we're going to be doing every division in the entire NFL, so you want to make sure you're able to see each and every one of them. See you.